Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove and the Spitsdbergen to Norway mainland, a bush trip, leg one. It's just under 3 hours, so we'll be doing it in parts like we were with the Greenland bush trip. This bush trip is 1800 kilometers, 5 hours 26 and 4 legs. The first leg is from Longyearbyen to Banak. Spitsbergen, the largest and westernmost island in Norway's Svalbard archipelago, is one of the Nordic region's most renowned and little-known regions. It is a mysterious Arctic world steeped in the history of exploration and scientific inquiry that remains virtually untouched by humanity. Alright programs, I think we're ready to go. That startup checklist seemed very lacking, but okay, we do seem to have power. My god, this plane goes very fast. Okay, we're gonna have to come around here and get going. I think might even need to use right brake a bit to get around this corner. Absolutely blasting out of the gates. Anyway, let's go. We've got full fuel. We've got a 3-hour journey ahead of us, but we're going to do it in multiple points. We'll have a look at what the waypoints are like. The first one's 7 minutes of 46. Oh, this plane is so twitchy. Alright, let's avoid this mountain. Let's make some height first. Spitsdbergen Geotope Protected Area. We want 234 for 7:46 minutes. 7 minutes 46 seconds. You know what I mean. After lifting off from Svalbard Airport, begin a circular climb up to 2,500 feet above sea level to gain a full view of the region in which the airport is located. Svalbard Airport lies on the southwest coast of Adventfjorden, a small fjord that opens to the south side of the 66-mile-long Isfjorden, the second longest fjord in the Svalbard archipelago. Longyearbyen, the administrative centre of Svalbard and its largest population centre, lies tucked into the head of Adventfjorden just to the southeast of the airport. The airport is built at the base of Spitsdbergen, a flat-top mountain that rises to an altitude of just over 1,500 feet above sea level, where the Adventfjorden and Isfjorden fjords meet. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, a secure seed repository for more than 1 million of the world's crops, is built into the side of Spitsdbergen directly above the east end of the airport's runway. The Svalbard satellite station, which is critical for communications with polar orbiting satellites, was built atop Spitsdbergen due to the unique combination of its northerly location and the obstruction-free view of its summit provides. No, it's missing the word that. Yeah, a typo. The fjords of Spitsbergen, notably Isfjorden, are some of the most dramatic in the world. Fjords form over millions of years as a result of glaciers weathering and eroding bedrock over which they flow, forming U-shaped valleys that are then partially submerged. Continue flying along the southern edge of Isfjorden on a west-southwest heading and sight its opening to the Greenland Sea. Past the mouth of Gronfjorden, a small fjord that connects to the southern side of Isfjorden, to reach the Spitsdbergen Geotope Protected Area, which protects the geologic component of the area's ecosystem, including a line of cliffs at the southern end of the fjord. Let's go. The starkly beautiful island, which measures 250 miles north to south and 150 miles at its widest, is located just under 1,000 miles from the North Pole at the juncture of the Arctic Ocean proper, the Norwegian Sea, the Barents Sea, and the Greenland Sea. The name Spitsbergen translates to pointed mountains in Dutch and is evocative of its physical nature, which is characterized by mountains, glaciers, and fjords. More than half of the island is covered by glacial ice, and the highest point, Newton Peak, stands more than a vertical mile above sea level at 5,620 feet in elevation. Spitsbergen was discovered in 1596 by Dutch explorers and eventually was used as a base for whaling operations. Today it is the only permanently inhabited island in the Svalbard archipelago. Its first settlement, Longyearbyen, was established in the early 20th century to serve the coal mining industry, which remains the primary mainstay of the island's economy to this day. And there we have it, programs. We've arrived at wherever it was we were arriving at. There's pretty much nothing on the map. There's radio adventure up on the end of the peninsula, but there you go, whatever that is. We now want 164 degrees for 9 minutes 53. A Belsund at the opening of the Isfjorden to the Greenland Sea, turn to the south and track the coastline. Cross the 11-mile wide Belsund or Bell Sound where it meets the Greenland Sea. The Belsund, although called a sound, is actually a fjord. What's the difference, I wonder? It was created by a glacier that formed by the merging of two smaller glaciers to the east. The northerly of these two glaciers form the modern-day Van Midjenfjorden, Svalbard's third longest fjord at 52 miles in length. And the southerly of these glaciers formed Van Keulenfjorden. Both of these fjords feed into the Belsund. Let's go. Spitsbergen is perhaps most renowned for research and geographic exploration. In 1926, American explorer Richard Evelyn Byrd used the island as a base for his 1926 attempt to reach the North Pole in a Fokker F-Villa 3-meter tri-motor aircraft. Also in 1926, Norwegian polar explorer Roald Amundsen launched his airship the Norge from Spitsbergen on a flight that successfully crossed over the North Pole and traversed the entirety of the world's Arctic latitudes. Scientists have used the island for decades for a wide variety of research, notably for work to understand Arctic environments, weather and climate. The Spitsbergen bush trip explores the southwestern coast of the island, then crosses the eastern extremity of the Norwegian Sea near its boundary with the Barents Sea, and ends with a journey along the northern reaches of mainland Norway. There we have it, programs. That was part 1 of leg 1 of this Norwegian bush trip. We'll do another couple of waypoints tomorrow, and then I've noticed there's a couple of fairly long legs. One of them's over an hour, which is annoying because that can't be broken up because you have to go past a waypoint for it to save. But we've gone past this waypoint, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.